Less than app data end equals 578 data start equals 80 greater than. Can you imagine going from being mocked for body odor to becoming the pride of your nation on the biggest tennis stage in France? That's exactly what has happened to Lois Boisson, a name that, until recently, few outside the hardcore tennis community would have recognized. Ranked world number 361, Boisson shocked the tennis world by defeating third seed Jessica Pegula at Roland Garros 3-6, 6-4, 6-4, and earned her place in the quarterfinals, all in front of a roaring, euphoric Parisian crowd. Less than P data end equals 1219. Data start equals 580 greater than. This moment is huge. Boisson wasn't even expected to go far. She was a wild card, barely back from a devastating ACL injury that kept her out for 9 months. In fact, she was supposed to debut at the French Open last year, but had to withdraw due to that very injury just 2 weeks before the tournament. And before this week, her biggest claim to tennis fame was unfortunately tied to a rather embarrassing moment when British player Harriet Dart publicly asked the umpire to tell Boisson to wear deodorant because she smells really bad. It went viral. The media had a field day. Social platforms were quick to turn it into a meme fest. Less than P data end equals 1451. Data start equals 1221 greater than. But here's where it gets inspiring. Instead of hiding or letting it define her, Boisson handled the whole thing with humor and grace. She made light of it, poked fun at herself, and kept her focus where it mattered, on the court. Less than P data end equals 1820 data start equals 1453 greater than. And now? She's flipping the script. Her victory over Pegula, the 2024 US Open finalist, wasn't just a fluke. It was gritty, passionate, and tactically smart tennis. It was also historic. Boisson is the first Frenchwoman to reach the singles quarterfinals at Roland Garros since 2017, and the lowest-ranked woman to make a Grand Slam quarterfinal in nearly a decade. Less than P data end equals 2066 data start equals 1822 greater than. She's also the only French player, male or female, still standing in the tournament. That's a lot of pressure. But Boisson is handling it with an almost carefree joy. When asked what's next, she smiled and simply said, "I hope to win, right?" Less than TEP data end equals 242. O data start equals 2068 greater than. Her next match is against the young Russian sensation, Mira Andreeva, who has been in blistering form. But for now, the moment belongs to Lois Boisson. Her journey from being the punchline of a locker room joke to standing proudly on court Philippe Chatrier, soaking in the cheers of her nation, is the kind of comeback story that sports fans live for. Less than P data end equals 2574 data is last node equals data is only node equals data start equals 2422 greater than. Paris may be dreaming of Champions League glory after PSG's recent triumph. But make no mistake, in Roland Garros, it's Boisson who's capturing hearts. Stay subscribed for more videos.